Hello, everyone. Let's talk about Insecure, Season 4, Episode 7, Lowkey Trippin. My name is Kim.
And my name is Cyn.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, I'll tell you, the description that I got from TV Guide says that Insecure is about two black women who are best friends that navigate the pitfalls of their personal and professional lives in South Los Angeles. Well, Cyn, what do you have to say about the episode description?
Well, I have a different take on it. It's about two sisters. They're best friends that they going and do different things and tripping. One's a bougie type of sister. The other one's like a round way girl. And so that's how I see it. They kind of clash in a way because Molly and Issa, they have a relationship that goes up and down. And basically, how I see Molly is she's an executive. And she's like the bougie sister. And then Issa, she's like the down home girl kind of person. But she's coming into her own because now she's, starting to put together a few events and she's changing.
Okay.
You know.
Well, thank you for that interpretation of the show. That's like the black interpreter.
Yes. Yes.
From a black female perspective.
Not the TV guide version.
I know that's right.
I see it.
Well, the episode is about Molly and her boyfriend Andrew that take off for their first couples vacation. And they end up going with Andrew's brother and his wife. Okay, I don't know why they wanted to do that, but despite their busy schedule, the trip is smooth sailing. And
not really, Kim. Because
what happened?
That Molly was like late. Because she had some extra things that she had to do at the office, and she starts bougieing her way through the airport, trying to figure out how she gonna get to that gate.
It was almost
before the plane take off.
Exactly, I almost missed the plane. Well, yeah, they had a good time too. Tell them about how good of a time they had on that jet.
Oh my goodness! All of a sudden they start asking for blankets and then drink, and got frisky underneath the blanket. And I'm like, oh, come on now. Y'all can't wait till you get to your destination.
I know, the resort. Like, get a room.
Yes, exactly. and plus, they were in the what do you call that, Kim?
The Mile High Club? What?
No, the first class.
Oh,
on
yeah.
The plane, where you get all the little different things.
Right.
And they got to work.
Yeah, they did. They lived it up, yeah. For that short trip, because they were going from Los Angeles to some destination in Mexico. So, it wasn't that long.
Nah, not really.
Wait, what did you think about the lady that was trying to talk to them? You know who that was, right? The lady that was
that threw me for a loop. My girl Kim Cyn was on right across from them and
running her mouth.
Going through a breakup, and she had to get herself together, so she ran crying, probably going to the bathroom to get herself together.
Yeah.
But they ended up arriving and then met up with Andrew's brother and the sister-in-law.
He was a card. He was a card.
Oh my goodness, my man, he was like over the top.
Yeah, even in that quick time that they met them, because they had walked onto the resort grounds. They got out of the limousine, and then they met up with the brother and his wife, and right from there, I could tell, this is, something's going down.
Yeah, exactly. But I like the sister-in-law.
Me too.
He was down. He was very nice. But
Yeah,
that brother, oh my goodness.
I don't know how she takes him. They both must have very busy work schedules and, and lives outside of work, because I don't know how she could stay with that fool.
Yeah.
He's so opinionated.
Exactly.
As we'll see even more later on. But how'd you like that resort and that room that they had? Did you see that?
Oh, that was nice.
The room
Very
and
nice.
the view.
Mhm. Yeah, and they had instead of going up and getting showered and dressed, they had to have a little what do you call it on the balcony of the hotel. Did you remember that, Kim?
Are you talking about?
They got busy on the balcony.
Yeah.
Come
Well,
on, y'all couldn't wait that.
Well.
Meanwhile, the brother and the sister-in-law is waiting downstairs, and they up there getting busy on that balcony.
Well, good, because they told them they needed some rest and they wanted some peace,
They ain't get no rest, though.
They got their kind of rest.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else caught your attention after that?
When they went out and they went dancing and stuff, and they seemed to have a good old time.
Yeah.
And then the little thing that happened up in the room where Molly bust out with what she brought,
that lingerie.
Yeah. But then he came out. When he bust out what he brought out, he kind of got her like thrown for a loop.
That was kind of like
sex toy.
Yeah, that was kind of like some 50 Shades of Grey stuff there.
Exactly. And she didn't look like she was like into that. I think he was kind of pushing it. But oh man. But okay, all good things have to come to an end, because the next day they were out at the pool and chilling, and the brother had like splashed and got water in the wife's eyes,
right?
And so Molly, being the person she is, she gonna go get the towel.
That was nice of her. That was nice.
Yeah. But the girl at the desk, she didn't want to give her a towel. But the white couple before her, she gave them towels.
And didn't ask them for any identification.
Right.
No hotel room key, nothing.
Nothing. And then, so Molly, when she went to get the towel, the girl didn't want to give her the towel.
A towel.
Yeah, and she said, can't you see I just came out the pool? That girl wasn't hearing it, talking about she gonna call for her manager. And so, of course, the brother-in-law comes up there, and he goes and gets the towel.
He says,
it's a big deal.
Right, she's with me, it's okay, and all of that. And didn't he show his key or something? I don't remember.
No, he didn't even show a key. The girl handed him the towel.
Wow.
Molly
snatched it. Remember? Molly snatched it.
Yeah. And she was very upset, and she goes back to the pool and was explaining But, you know, her man's brother is not really understanding what the problem was.
Right. You know, and even though he didn't understand where she was coming from, he really should have kept his mouth shut because this is not your experience. You know, you can't speak to this. And then he tried to speak to it from his point of view.
Mm-hmm.
You think I haven't had to deal with things like this? Molly's like, no, not on the level that I have. No.
So
Wow.
basically, that caused a big, big wedge.
Yeah, a lot of friction. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so when they went back up to the room, pretty much that was, you know, it was no romance that night.
Right. But you know what, Finn, don't you think that, do you think it's possible that Molly, just for the sake of things, could have just let that go? Because Molly has a lot of problems with letting things go.
And that's why Molly goes to a therapist, which she hasn't been to a therapist in a while, but she has trouble dealing with things, and she holds on to things.
Yeah, she did try to make an appointment, though, while she was there, didn't she?
Or, yeah, she did.
Yeah,
she did.
Yeah, she knows.
She recognized that she probably went a little bit too far.
Right.
And caused a little rift in their vacation, their little mini vacation. So.
And possibly between her boyfriend and his brother.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Because her boyfriend, you could tell he knew his brother was an a-hole. You could see that.
Right.
But that's his brother, you know. And it was just like, oh, now it's a little predicament here. Mm-hmm. And the brother's wife was like, really? For real? You know, why don't you stop? But he couldn't be stopped. So, you know.
No.
Yeah, that was a drag.
Another thing that we skipped was when they went for the hike.
Oh, yeah, the hike was before that night, right? I mean, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Or was it?
Yeah.
Okay, it was?
It was after they got there, and after they had their little thing.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, they get to the place where they're going to go for the hike, and the lady that was across from them on the plane was there.
Yeah, Kim Fields. She was playing that part.
Yeah, and she started early in the morning. Before they even got there, she had already went all the way to the top and was going back.
Mm-hmm.
So they hike up. They get to the top, but they see this beautiful view. So it was really, like, worth it. And then Molly asked,
for sure,
how are we going to get down? And they had to do one of them zip things.
Yeah.
That was funny.
She was screaming, but she enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
And then, so everything is all over.
Mm-hmm.
They end up going to the airport.
Mm-hmm.
They get there. They got their luggage.
And guess who shows up?
You go on and take it from there, Kim.
It was Lawrence. Well, for those of you who don't know, Lawrence is Issa's ex-boyfriend. And he was on his way back from San Francisco. And he ended up talking with Molly and her boyfriend. She introduced, them to each other. But it was a very awkward discussion, just an awkward interaction. Why do you think that was like that, Finn?
Because he didn't know that Issa and Molly had
a falling out,
disagreement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you know what was really goofy is when Molly had did that, when she said, because he was in San Francisco.
Right, the name of that that sitcom, what was the name of that sitcom? Oh my God! With the three little girls and the
Yeah.
dad and his brother and brother-in-law.
Mhm.
I can't remember the name of that for nothing. Whatever
And
happened
I'm
to?
listening, and I'm hearing the theme in my
Yeah,
head, but
yeah,
that's how much it's not important to me right now.
yeah,
A full
yeah.
house.
Yes, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with DJ and
When she came out with
Stephanie.
one of the little sayings that one of the twins used to say,
Mhm.
and
I'm like, you a
that just
grown ass woman. What you talking about?
right. And then he looks at her like, what? What?
I know. And then she
uh,
said, "Full house." Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
So yeah, yeah. And then when he was walking out of the airport doors, he held his phone up and he was talking to someone, and he said something like, "Oh, you could tell he was talking to a woman," and he said
yes.
something like, it led me to believe he was talking to Issa, but it could have been the other
Yeah.
girl, but I think it was Issa.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Because he wanted to, to meet up,
Right,
basically.
right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, I
He
enjoy
is
this.
fine stuff. That man's
Oh.
fine. Mm-mm.
I know they make a good couple too, and they always
Oh,
laugh with
yeah.
each other, make each other laugh. They complement each other
Yes.
very well, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Right. So we'll see what
Mm-hmm.
happens on the next episode, but yeah, I enjoy this series so much, and I'm glad that you and I get to talk about it. We've been watching this series since the beginning.
Yeah,
And don't know why
yeah.
we never thought about discussing it and just sharing our views with the YouTube community, but we started.
Oh,
Better
yeah.
late than
It's,
never.
it's, it's fun to recap what happened on these shows because it's something. It's just something. All the different characters that they have on there, they're all awesome. I really enjoy seeing that cast
Me too.
working together.
They are some. I
Yeah.
mean, oh my goodness! I can't think of one person on the show that I would rather not see. They all complement each other. We'll talk about more of those people in the next episode, I'm sure. But I think one of my favorite characters is Issa and Molly's girlfriend, Kelly. Crazy about Kelly. She
Yeah.
is a fool.
Yes, she is.
But
Yes,
she's
she is.
intelligent. She's intelligent as she wants to be. And she's educated.
Mhm.
But she knows how to have
Mhm.
fun. And I like that. I
Yeah.
really do. Who do you like, Finn?
I'm not Issa.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
my girl.
yeah.
Yeah, she and Lauren.
Mhm,
Mm-hmm.
mhm, mhm.
That's
Yeah.
my other favorite.
Well, let me tell you about
Molly,
the.
I'm not pleased with her at all.
No, she's being a witch. She's being a witchy poo, and she's got some
Yeah.
issues, though. And that's what we find that with most people, with all people, when people are just really, really outside of themselves, there's something going on internally, you know,
Yes.
that they need to
True.
work out.
True.
Now they may not receive that, or even understand it or accept it, but, because they've been friends like forever. And
Right.
for them to fall out like that over something, it's ridiculous. So. Yeah, but let me tell you about the one of the characters that I can't stand, but I haven't seen him in this one. And he plays his role well. That's why I can't stand him. But Lawrence's friend, I don't know if it's his best friend or not, but I think he used to live with him for a particular time, so they're very close friends. The one that's always, I think he's a realtor, and he's
Mhm.
always got something
But he's
stupid to say.
ghetto. How does he have to have a realtor type of job with that type of
mentality. Yeah. Well, he can, but he can go both ways. He goes, he can, be smart up and be intelligent and and speak properly when he wants to, but